Thank you for that take. But meanwhile, we also have some of the other comments coming in where the government does say that the agriculture sector is expected to rebound to see a growth of 3.8% in FY25. The industrial sector is expected to grow by 6.2% in the same fiscal, and the strong growth rate in construction activities and electricity and other utility is also to be seen. But meanwhile, Jayesh, one talking point is that the government in the upcoming budget will be focusing onto how to boost the consumption. There can be some incentives around the tax cut. Other than that, the government will try to provide some more of subsidies. So help us understand that how do you see government taking steps to boost the consumption overall?
So I think we need to really do that. In that particular thing, yes, there has been a lot of talk on this unsecured loans, which has kind of baffled the thing. But even with managing the unsecured loans, we can still grow the consumption. We need to figure it out how the unsecured loan is better monitored. We right now it has kind of gone like people talk it's like a taboo. It's not a taboo as long as unsecured loan is required for economic growth, and that has to be done in a more I would say more prudent way, and that's what we still need to get back to it. So rather than completely shut down on unsecured, but we can put some prudential measures, we can put higher capital adequacy, but we should not be really going down that path. So that's my first take. Because if we want domestic growth to come, that does require unsecured loans, particularly consumer loans. Secondly, I think, of course, some tax break at maybe the slab being raised to 10 lakh or something like that. That definitely is required. But more importantly, I think it's all said and done, as Swamiji also said, like we need to have our growth focus right? And therefore, the capex, and when one is expecting capex from private sector, it may take a long time because apart from seeing bank lines, they are doing some organic capex or maybe indirect capex. But I think the major burden of the capex growth has to be with the government, and that needs to ramp up. That is impacting the whole economy, which was actually driven mainly by the capex done by the government till last year, right? And I think this year we are struggling on it, and that's where we need to ramp that up big time. So I think once that comes in, everything automatically falls in place. The growth itself will, show better thing, and therefore the consumption, and therefore, so it's basically all I'm trying to say is we need to focus on growth, and the growth can come only through capex at this juncture, and at the same time easing off, becoming part of global supply chain. The China plus one, which we are talking about, we need to really, really focus more on that.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.